Well, man, I appreciate you talking to me. I have
Thank you.
I have some rapid fire questions for you that I ask everybody if you're game for that. So,
Okay. You're probably going to hit a stone wall with me, but go right ahead.
okay, this first one, I think you can handle this. What is your favorite Jimmy Buffett song?
Uh, I have found me a home.
Nice.
Yeah, that was that. In fact, the first time I saw Buffett, he said that no matter where I go, I'm at home because I have my music with me. And then he played that song. That's what really got me involved with him.
There you go. That's a good story. 1972, right? You said?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Favorite song by an independent trop rock artist?
Oh God, there's so many.
You can throw out a couple. So,
Okay, well, probably either Scars or Ring the Bells by Hugo. Either one of those. They're like two of my favorite songs of his. Um, and that, I'm not versed enough at everybody else's. Bob's got a bunch of really great songs. I don't know titles of the songs. That's my problem. And Bob Carver's got a bunch of good stuff. Donnie Brewer's got amazing things. Eric Erdman's come up with some just phenomenal writing things. And I just saw where Coley is going to start co-writing with Aubrey Willett also. And she's doing something with, I think, Erica Sunshine Lee.
yes.
Yeah. So probably Hugo. One of Hugo's songs.
All right, Hugo. At some point, I've kicked around the idea of doing an episode focused on Jim Morris that would bring in like Sonny Jim and 2 or 3 people to talk about Jim Morris because unfortunately he's not here. I might have to do that idea with Hugo as well.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. And I don't know if Jeff Pike is on your radar or not, but he and Hugo did we're talking about Hugo Duarte in case anybody needs to know what's going on. He and Jeff Pike did a tour before he passed, like a couple years, going up into the New England area and back down, from Georgia and up.
The Frozen Gringos.
The Frozen Gringos, actually. Okay, I did. Thank you for reminding me of that. And but he'd be a great person that you should pick his brain about if you do anything with Hugo.
Okay, I will remember that when I get ready to do that. So
okay.
All right, back to rapid fire. I know that you are not a drinker, so what is your non-alcoholic beverage of choice?
Just water, usually. What I do, usually when I play any events or venues that I play, I take, because they're restaurants, I'll take a big glass and fill it up with ice, and I'll pour coffee over it until it gets to the point where it's melted the coffee, and then I'll fill it up with ice, the ice that's melted, and then I just drink that all night long. So probably iced coffee.
How do you get wound down to go to bed?
I stopped drinking around 8.
Wow. All right. What is a book that you enjoy reading and you think everyone else should go check out?
The first thing that comes to my mind is War and Peace. It's a great book. But I don't know. There's a song. I have a book here that it's really good. It's called Writing Better Lyrics by Pat Pattinson. And he's a teacher that was out of the Berklee School of Music, and a great writing on how to write lyrics and wonderful ideas. It just lays this wonderful template out for you to be able to do things. In fact, I just looked at that the other day, brought it out. And I think I need to start reading this again because the ideas that he gives me just spurn more music.
So it's not too late. Maybe you got some stuff. You talked about that acoustic album you did. Where can people find that? Because I did not find, like, I checked your website. I couldn't find anything.
It's in the drawer in my garage right now.
Oh man,
I'll send you one.
Send me one. Yeah, I'd like to hear that. So
all right,
but be careful because I might turn around and give it to Eric Babin. So
that's okay. That'd be good.
I called EB too because I know he's known you for a long time.
Right.
But Carwin gave me better stories than him, so I didn't use any of his stuff. So.
Okay.
All right, back to rapid fire. What is your favorite beach to visit and hang out at?
Well, I don't get to be able to get there long enough. I don't get there enough. Guy sounds like a Jimmy Buffett song. But there's a beach in Maui called McKenna, and it is just probably the best beach you'll ever run across. beauty wise. As far as beaches that I hang out at, anywhere on the San Diego coastline, the beaches here are phenomenal. I mean, I used to love to surf. I don't body surf anymore, but anywhere from Imperial Beach on up to San Clemente, the beaches here are just phenomenal.
All righty. What is your favorite full-blown Buffett album? Full album.
Does beaches, bars, ballads, and boats count?
I guess it counts, but
that's four.
That's cheating. That's taking the easy way out.
I know that's all the albums.
Okay, pick one of those four.
Well, actually, I have one. The only album that I ever listened to that I listened to it through the very first time and liked every song, because I mean there were songs that had to grow on me on every album that Buffett's written, but the only album that I had that didn't happen to where every song was a hit for me was Changes in Latitudes.
That was I think most people kind of worship A1A, but Changes in Latitudes is the one that probably made the next 40 years work. So
yeah, Margaritaville.
And Changes in Latitudes, and so that's a good one. All right, here's the big question. We're going to build a Mount Rushmore of independent trop rock artists. What four people are you going to put on that Mount Rushmore?
Of trop rock artists?
Yes,
you mean the musicians, people?
Yes, musicians, songwriters.
Who? Wow. Okay. Well, Hugo Duarte would have to be one of them. Because I mean, yeah, he's just one of those kinds of people. God, John, you caught me off guard here. Scott Nickerson would probably be, but he's not a musician. Well, he is a musician. In fact, he was with the group A1A. He and Jeff Pike.
Yep.
So Scott Nickerson. I have to say Jerry Diaz only because he's just such an influential person, and as far as presidential heads on a mountain are concerned, his would have to be there. And then, gosh, I'd have to throw a dart and see who it hit as far as the fourth head would be.
Fourth always gets people.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think in terms of people that have done things for the trop rock music scene that made a name for us and put us out there. And probably Jim Morris would be that fourth head because he did so much. And they even had a event up in the Northwest that was named after one of his songs, Laid Back Attack.
Laid Back Attack.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're going to add one more face to your Mount Rushmore. This is going to be a non-musician member of the community. Radio person, event person, just a fan.
Non-musician kind of thing?
Non-musician.
Oh, wow. There's another throw a dart. God, there's so many people. I've got 30 years worth of stuff that I can tell you about. Gosh. Well, someone who comes to my mind is especially with the internet things is Steve Huntington. He got things going incredibly. So, in fact, he did the very first. We were there when he did the very first broadcast from Meeting of the Minds, and just opened up the floodgates for internet radio for people to get on it. So probably Steve Huntington. There's a person here in San Diego who is she's such an advocate for trop rock and parrot heads, a woman named Sheila Jorgensen.
Yes.
And she, she would probably be either her or Steve, and I know that's quite a throw,